You go to some homes, or they say buckets, no one meaningful buckets, simply because women menstruate. In it is not dirty blood. In Pajana, you menstruate on that dirty blood, on your body feet. It's wild and the man, you don't cook. It is not correct. They have to change their mind. If what they know for you, so they what they fear, it's a little bit it's on never. In what I know, because there was Benin, after for Benin, now where is she in what I know? So in what I know, it is very nutritious. In what I know, I am very nutritious, and it is very valuable because it contains a lot. It's an agriculture who fear say I when you power ha never say your brother who fear one more year you chapel was in the Safon or you there or you there for communion or you there you're fasting. No, the water that comes is not dirty blood. It is not dirty blood. So let us get it in mind. Now you're the dead. Menstruation and are very, very important. So how do we take care of ourselves? This is the time you have to eat well. Eat well and perceive education. Fried rice, indomie, ayayaraba. Fried rice, indomie, ayayaraba. Eat well, a balanced diet. Balanced diet, when I say, and the wild and pan, and one world, everybody can come up with, but I want to get good, while the good, the social world. A beautiful girl. That's why I come up. And the one can be able to chew and sugar grass. I know fine. It's one age in a row. You don't need to. You tell yourself, I said, that this is the woman with it. Come on. So please, let's eat well. Never hear your coffee. Let's stop it. Eat well. And then be 20 years ago. I can't control the to flow. What bad? Do winning. Well, friend, twice a day. It's about to my now, when I'm almost one eye. Hey, I'm telling you. Amen. Parts of the human being. The extra race and open out for him. No one want to. Racing a back of 4, no back. Another ring green a yellow. Another ring green in the time is already. It's a good agency like that, or Shanicus. We have a front over you, I do not on you. So let's take good care of our bodies. When you pray, general is the image of God, and the Spirit of God is within you. So whatever you do with your body, you need to be very careful. I said, you're fine now. It's here, but I'm friendly. Now, there's in there, Miss Alfred Beer, it's a lot of boy, you're paying. Miss Alfred Beer, there's the answer to say, there's the answer to say, there's in there to say, Yari. And what don't Pensubia? The Benjamin, you know, after 2 menstruation. You see, a good time to be out. I am paying now. Oh, yeah, number people say then, and yet. Let's take very good care of our vaginas. Say, there is nothing there. So those of you who put us inside the vagina, in the long run, it will have an effect on you. In the long run, please let's take care. Some of us too are using contraceptives, but that is not for you. Sex is for married people. So if you want to have it, make sure you are what? Married. On the time you can take responsibility. So those of you who are also taking drugs, the baby will grow so that you will not get pregnant. In the long run, to have an effect on you, there will be people from church to church. From church to church. You see, take care of yourself. You are eating well, you are doing what you are supposed to do. Nothing will happen to you. if you fear God and you will keep yourself valuable, you matter so much. You matter so much to your families. You matter so much to the communities you are coming from, to Cape Coast, to Ghana, and to so much important. So be a culture that will pursue you. Tell yourself, I'm so much important. Don't look to anybody for encouragement. Encourage yourself, strengthen yourself, and whatever you are doing, be focused. Do it will bless you, and you make it in Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Please let's give it up. I told you.
A lot from our first speaker, and I was glad. When we talk of a day, today you will hear World Menstrual Day, another time you hear Mother's Day, and all those things. When you hear it that way, I want you to know that it is an advocacy. We are trying to promote. It's something we want to bring to the attention of everyone that particular thing we are celebrating is very important. So if today we are celebrating the World Menstrual Day, it means that we want to bring to the attention of everyone that we need to look at it again. It is a way of promoting menstrual management and health, which is important for our overall well-being and our reproductive system as women. Now, we also want to disabuse people's mind concerning menstruation and the stigmatization that is coming. I was asking myself, every poor girl will grow to become a woman. And before you can be called a woman, menstruation is a normal psychological, it's a process. Women in their reproductive age. So it is normal for a woman to menstruate. So if we want to attach stigma to it, anything we stigmatize is something I'll not have our nose in front of us. If I come and my nose is on my forehead, then people will start looking at me differently. That is where the stigma comes. We know the stigma associated with HIV because of how we believe you get it. But if you are stigmatizing menstruation, what is it? Then the stigmatization of menstruation is stigmatizing women. Because every woman will menstruate. So this one is something that we need to create the awareness of. For what we've come to realize that even for us to achieve our SDG 4, we also need to promote menstrual health. You know the SDG 4, it talks about the provision of quality, equitable, and inclusive education. If we'll be able to achieve that, then we must also promote menstrual hygiene and health. Because if we do not do that, majority of us will not be in the position to come to school every day, will not be punctual. Because when we are menstruating, we stay in the house. When we are sick, we cannot come to receive the quality education we want to give to you. So menstruation, as far as I'm concerned, is normal. It is the management and the menstrual health we are trying to promote. And with the management, we always talk about even our changing room, the facilities that are not friendly. We do not have changing rooms. So if you are a woman and you don't have a girl in the school and you are the one who is a heavy breather, that may be for about 20 to make sure you are fine. When it's time for you to go and change, are you going to the washroom? How clean is the washroom? So you see, hygienically, we may say it is not good. That is why I think we need to promote and draw to people's attention that we need those facilities in our school. But as far as menstruation is concerned, I do not want you to feel so down that you are feeling shy. I heard our first speaker, when it comes to, in our olden days, when you have admitted into the womanhood, you are now a woman. And that when you remember the other things, it is a joy. We are saying that you are ready, you are now right. I remember in those days, because we didn't have the education, we see it as a worry. So when you are menstruating, you feel bad. And we're told there was certain food we must eat. When we eat it, will not come. They will be happy. Because if you eat, you don't bleed a lot. You'll be happy. We didn't know it's going to affect our reproductive health. Now go to the hospital. the number of girls who are there that are not, or women who are there who have issues with childbirth. And some are there telling the doctor that for some time now I've not been menstruating. If you have not been menstruating, it means it will be difficult for you to give birth. And they are paying. People are being flown to outside for the one. Yours is coming naturally and it's flowing. I think it is good. When we see our boys, we also have boys in the house. When we get to adolescents, they have the breaking voice, and they start having them on such another thing. So they are so proud, they don't want to even shake. They want everybody to know that they have it. Why is that when it gets to our turn, what shows so but we are hiding? That shouldn't be the case. It is normal and we should be proud of it. So today, I'm glad that you are part of those who are listening to what I'm telling you. That if you are menstruating, it means you are in good health. It means that everything about you is good. Don't take any food that will stop the menstruation, which is not natural. Let it flow, and you will thank God for what He has done for you. So please, menstruation is normal. It is not something that should be associated with stigma. When we are in the schools and we soil ourselves, it is normal. I pray that through the advocacy, the training, that you know how to sit. We were taught when you menstruate how to sit, how to. Sometimes you may even be having the pad, but if you don't know how to wear it well, then it's just then you soil yourself. But through these things and other things, you are taught how to wear it, and you are comfortable. Gone are the days when we're not having these pads, that if you are not able to pack yourself well, we saw yourself. But with the nature of the pads we do have now, they are good. Aside that, we have other ways to manage it, for which I know other speakers will talk about it. But I want you to know that I am proud of you to be at this age. I've seen our men who are here, and it is good they are supposed to be here, the boys. So if you are buying a birthday gift for your friend, you can even buy a pad. Yes, sometimes you may go and buy something the person may not need. Some of the things people give us, we may not need. But as long as the girl is an adolescent and is menstruating every month, when you buy a pad for the girl will by all misuse. How come our whole president is promoting this and they are launching? And it was more than about 400 or something thousand that they are going to use to buy pad for us. So if the president is dashing you power, they have done what is right. So I want to wish you well and let you know that you do everything possible to support the provision of facilities that will give you the opportunity to have good menstrual management and good menstrual health. Thank you very much. And God bless.
And talk about periods, calm and clear. Yes, we will. We will change regularly to stay fresh and healthy. Good hygiene is key. Hence, we will wash our hands. We will have regular baths. We will dispose of our used pads in a proper way. To our brothers, do not stay away from us. Care for us. Let's support each other through every phase and create a world where menstruation is not a shame. Madam Master, thank you.
One to Amelia A. Teresa. What is another name for menstruation? Correct for 3 points.
Mike, your brother.
I'm going to give you a list of items, you choose one. I'm going to give you a list of items, you choose one. Which of the following is not a common menstrual system? Which of the following? Your question. Okay. Mention one symptom of menstruation. mention one symptom of menstruation. Your time is going.
You sometimes feel pain, sometimes in your stomach, around your genital part. Sometimes feel pain, your stomach or around your genital part.
Okay, I'll give you 2 out of 3. I'll give you 2 out of 3. I'll give you 2 out of 3.
Okay, yeah.
I'm immediately your question. That the girl started menstruation pain. Any first sign?
Feel shy.
You feel shy? You still have more time right here.
Abdominal cramp.
Okay, I will give that to you. I'll give that to you. Please let's have a Please know that you are working within 10 seconds. So when the time is up, then okay. Takundu, please speak to the mic. I hope you can. Good. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. So I also want to hear you. Okay. Good. Takundu MD, your major question.
A, having 3 points. St. Lawrence, 3 points. St. Lawrence, A, 3 points. St. Mary's, 2, and the other B, 3, and capital T.
Can you go to school or do regular activities during your period? 2. That's correct. I've already indicated that the preamble here is true or false. So you tell me if the statement is true or false. School B.
St. Lawrence B.
St. Lawrence B. It is dirty or shameful to talk about menstruation, true or false?
False.
That's correct. School C.
St. Lawrence A.
St. Lawrence A, your question. Pad or pads should be changed every 4 to 6 hours or when soaked. True or false?
True.
That's also correct. I'm going to provide multiple choice answers. You have to pick one. So listen attentively. If you don't listen, you will not get the question. Listen attentively. Contestants, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. School A.
Media A.
Media A, your major question. Which organ is responsible for menstruation in girls? A, the heart. B, the lungs. C, the uterus. D, the kidney.
The uterus.
The uterus, correct. School B.
St. Lawrence B.
St. Lawrence B, your major question. What is the name of the hormone that helps control menstruation? What is the name of the hormone that helps control menstruation? A. Insulin. B. Estrogen. C. Adrenaline. D. Testosterone. A. Insulin. No. Wrong. Yes, wrong. But because I've provided possible answer, there is no second chance. There is no second chance. Audience, what is the correct answer? Yes. Correct. B. Hospital. Is responsible for controlling, or is the hormone responsible for menstruation? School C.
St. Lawrence A.
St. Lawrence A. Your major question. Which of these is a symptom of some girls, or is a symptom some girls may experience during or before menstruation? A. Headache. B. Stomach cramp. C. Mood changes. And D. All the above.
All the above.
All the above. Correct for 3 points.
Those who are not responding, I'll come to you.
A equals St. Mary's. Your major question. How often does menstruation usually occur? How often does menstruation usually occur? A. Every week. B. Once a year. C. 28 to 31 days. D. Every day.
28, 31.
That's correct. School E. Mediate. Listen attentively. Listen attentively. Which of these should be avoided during menstruation? Which of these should be avoided during menstruation? A. Bathing. B. Using dirty clothes or pad. C. Talking to a trusted adult. And D. Eating healthy food.
Using dirty clothes or pad.
Correct for 3 points. That's correct. And last question for the last round goes to
Akundu M.A. Basic.
Akundu M.A. Basic. What is the best way to dispose of used sanitary pad in school? what is the best way to dispose of used sanitary pads in school? A. Flush it in the toilet. B. Throw it in the classroom. C. Wrap it and place in the dustbin. D. Burn it in the open. C, that's correct. Give it up to our contestants again. Yes, so, ladies and gentlemen, I told you it's going to be a very brief quiz. As we get to the end of the quiz, the score master is totaling the final result. Let's see how the schools play. Before the Ahmadiyya B, the fifth position, St. Lawrence B, and the fourth position, fourth position, we have St. Mary's Anglican. And then the third position, Nakulu Emmy. The second position, Ahmadiyya A. And the champions of the game goes to St. Lawrence A. Okay, so that has brought us to the end of this simple, cute, and beautiful contest. We thank you, participants, for participating. You have done, all of you have done very well. It's just to bring our knowledge to the fore. So it's not actually anyway. So thank you very much. Take back your seat. Thank you very much.
Madam, but okay, female teachers are one.
Matters. Your interest matters. So as you think about the career that you want to pursue in future, you have to consider your interest. What do you want to do? What do you wish to do? What are you passionate about? Don't just be carried away by the uniform. No, that is for uniform. What's your papa? Maybe you are not created to be a nurse. Be a teaching. So discover your interest first before you start thinking about that. And so when you are able to discover your passion at this early stage, it will help you a lot. How will it help you? If I have the time, I would have asked questions. If you discover your passion, how will it help you? It will give you direction in life. Yes,
we are talking about pushing you to do all that you can to reach that target. You set a goal for yourself. Something should push you to work towards that goal. Okay, so if you have that passion, it helps you to do that. And it also, like I said, helps you to set goals. All right. Now, when you have a career interest, it helps you to improve your performance in school. Yes. You take your subject seriously. You see that when you go to school, when it comes to science, some people are so much into it. Whatever they do in school about science, you call them, hey, do this project, they are there. Bring this assignment, bring this for a classwork, they are always available. Okay, and so it makes you to take your subject seriously. And it also makes you to connect school life with real life. And sometimes we see students wearing uniform whenever they are asked to perform career day. Career day. It's unfortunate nowadays when we talk of career day, everybody wears nursing uniform. Those who are even passionate about teaching, they wear, it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that. We want to connect school life with real life. What will happen in future? Okay, what we want to experience in future. And so if you are passionate about carpentry and we are asked, today is career day, let's wear the costume. You should be able to, and you should be proud to wear something that depicts what? The work of a carpenter. If you want to be a nurse, don't be shy. That is your passion. So we should try and connect that. All right. And as we move on and as we work, as we learn towards our career, we should have this in mind that whatever talent that you have, whatever passion that you have, Ghana needs your talent. Can we do away with Masons? As a country, can we do away with Masons? Can we do away with cleaners? Can we do away with market women, traders? Can we do away with business women? Lawyers, nurses, doctors? It means everybody is important. Everybody is important. Whatever passion you have, whatever career that you want to pursue in future, know that the country needs it. And so whatever you do to prepare yourself towards that, you have to be serious about it and work well towards that. Is that all? The country, like I said, needs teachers, engineers, doctors. All of us, they cannot become doctors. Since you are said the one and a teacher, can I see those who want to become teachers in future? Teachers, you want some making. I want to be, for me when I was growing up, when you asked me the job I want to do in future, journalist. Before I realized I was at UCC reading Bachelor of Education in Arts, not be a teacher. So it's important to discover your passion early and work around it. Okay? All right. And we should also know that whatever dream that we have, it will help Ghana grow. What you have is not just for yourself. Are you with me? The dream that you have is not just for yourself. If you want to be a teacher, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be a carpenter, mason, or whatever, pilot, it is not just for yourself and your family. It is for the whole country. Ghana is going to benefit from you. Fire service for one more money in police for one more money in or they would now money in yes, I should be you. When you pursue a career of interest, if you pursue something that was not forced on you, in your mommy not a chinchina be a teacher, chinchina be a nurse, chinchina be a doctor, but one has some passion, who interest, and it is it gives you a fulfilling life. It's not just about the money that you get from the job. pantry shop, employ people to even work for you. Do you get it? All right. So it makes you feel confident and proud. And it also makes you live with a purpose. When you pursue a career of interest, when you follow something that you like, it makes you live with purpose. As in, you'll be an audition. You see, sometimes when you go to the hospitals, you meet some doctors, you meet some nurses, some health workers, as if somebody pushed them to come and work there. Have you come across nurses like that? They are always angry. The people on us they are not passionate about the job at all. If you follow money, what did they into the main because because that is where your interest is. Follow a career, pick up a career that you are interested in. Look at your ability, look at your interest, not the money. Hey, me a doctor, me a school, here to have cry, you are afraid of blood. Blame it or cry, see how you scream. You don't even want to look at the blood. And you want to become a doctor. You want to be a surgeon. One on the bed and you jump on your person. Okay. So it will help you live a life of purpose. Alright. Let's move on. And so, as students, we should try and explore starting now. Yes, our exploration should start now. We should try different activities. And somebody started as a teacher, now the person is a lawyer. It happens. Somebody started as a teacher, now the person is a lawyer. It happens. Maybe you want to pursue a certain career, but as time goes on, the interest might change. It's possible. Okay, so explore and read a lot, ask questions. And when you see people in uniform, you have family members who are teachers, lawyers, doctors, go to them, ask questions about their profession. You want to be a nurse? No more. Don't wait till you go to the training college or the university before you start learning about the profession. Start asking questions now. When it's career day and they yourself, if you tell yourself that I can do it, you can do it. And nothing can stop you, not even menstruation can stop you from becoming a pilot or a lawyer or a doctor. Is that right? So start reading, motivating yourself, and do what you are interested in. Pursue what you are interested in. And I believe God will help you to achieve any goal that you set for yourself. Thank you very much for your attention.
The third position, Taekwondo MMA. Of course, that goes to St. Lawrence A.
Reusable one. Yabashe, when I have reuse. Okay, you see. Where would I there? Okay, so where would why a dog or wings or what tapan? The essence of the tapan there or bed or what she can't. Now, can't then be the answer. One of you can't, I will be the answer then. involve the blood. Then you fold it this way. Then you come this way and that way. Then you attach this to paper. Over here, you will still use the paper to wrap it beautifully. Then you use your newspaper. If you have an old newspaper or wrapper, you tie it in and you put it in the dustbin. The dustbin should have a cover and it shouldn't be at the open place. You don't put it in the dustbin where everybody drops his or her items. Otherwise, the dog will come and take it. Do you get it? Now, this my boy here is going to demonstrate for me, yes, so that.
The seal on the sanitary pad, and you gently remove the pad from the seal.
So you see that mostly is touching the surface of the pad. You get it? So you have to do it right. Okay? We've been doing it, but we introduce a lot of infection into our vagina because of how we wear the pad. Okay.
Okay, so like this, it goes straight into your panty, measuring where the motor should go and where the vagina one goes. It drops on it gently this way, making sure you are holding it this way. Then you take that adhesive off. You make sure still you don't compromise the surface. Then this one also goes despite touching the surface. Okay? And when you are moving also, put the panty together so that you can have both ends like this and you bring it out after taking off the wings. Are we okay? So thank you very much. Which of the parts here is best suited for an adolescent? So she is saying reusable. Okay, in fact, all the parts are suitable for an adolescent. You have if you use the reusable. So every part here, based on your socioeconomic background or your how your parents, whatever your parents can afford, any of the parts is okay for you. In fact, the menstrual cup is even the cheapest. It's very expensive, but when you are using it, it's for 5 years. You only fold it this way, you go down, you push it to sit on your cervix, at the edge of your cervix. And then this one will hang out. You collect the blood, you pull it out gently when you're about bathing, then you pour it in it. It can stay for 5 years. In fact, it's the cheapest. But even when you are buying it at first, it's expensive, buy the cheapest. I will encourage you that don't look at people because everybody is buying this card. Please, you can go in for some of these. They sell it right at the PPH. You can also do some. And you do somewhere if you buy it. Okay, they sell it also at the PPH. You can get pints a lot, or you might even sew it yourself. So thank you very much. So with our menstrual hygiene, what kind of menstrual hygiene? Afraba, what do you need? Ehia semina, ehia waku sapo, ehia nsu ani gbare se ofie, onye baby nsu ni wokra, ehia at least 1 bucket of water. Na eti gbare. Na time aye gbare no minimum of 2 times. Na say dey gbare and apart from in baby, no be back to be menstruator, people get on doors. It's about when a pad from an apart. It is not about people get on doors, it's about microorganisms. The more agents in pants now, from a fado, it introduces bacteria. It is the more you wear it, then the more the bacteria is building up. You know, bacteria can multiply within the shortest possible time. Now, some of us during our menses, because the food so the trick is that if then the moment you are about to wipe yourself, opportunity now at that point there will be no blood, then you dry the place. Because I'm dry, they go let down the part right and waff. Part is right and waff. And when you realize that two parts, all you're too loose, I don't let them and walk a show to my front. It's not how why then a hammer and then or a son. So you need to watch that one. You are not fortunate. Please know how to handle it. Men can know how to handle it in the sense that a bit to fit up. But who put in the pan then with you? Most of you don't care where your parts end up. Since you are incinerators are what they should have, it is not available around us. But to dispose of your part, then you send it to an incinerator. are, you dispose it off beautifully. If you have a water closet, don't flush it. Do you get it? After you solo grooming, 1 month you have to shave. Shave the after they don't use shaving stick or what your skin. It doesn't help your skin. Oh no, people have a reaction with the skin or what itchy skin or what when you are shaving, you can use a small scissors to give yourself a low cut so that blood no more push shaving now on my own day or in your sense, sweat like that, in a sense, about everything to say people will say you have to be neat. You have to be able to wash your hands. At least in your hands for a while. No man make us. You should get a minimum of 3. Until you are because you might stain it a little now. Until you have no confidence level or high. But over the level that they are a certain part in the so you need to bath regularly. If you bleed heavily, but just sound bed at 3 times. As someone in the changing room, make sure you wash your hands with soap and under running water. If there is no soap and water, please look for some before you go. I don't want the situation whereby you go and change your pad and the blood traces, you come and hold your pen and your book and give it to the teacher. And then you also go and buy food and then you eat. We are promoting good personal hygiene, so we look at that aspect also for us. Now, in menstruation, you don't bath with high scented soap. You bath with very mild soap. Are we okay? You make sure that because these things do not help, you bath with very soap that is very mild. Now, some of us who are there, sometimes we even use spray. Now, we spray that place to smell good. Please, you are not supposed to introduce anything. You are not supposed to steam the place. Whatsoever we are passing way, so that it's not a issue. It is not all these things are not necessary. Let's stress that we are open to some questions. We are not going to be also ask. If we have the man you can also ask.
And we look at, I think, 4 or so purposes that, for the sake of time, I'll just take a few. First of all, we say we are gathered here because we want to raise awareness to dispel myths and misconceptions about menstruation. That is one reason we have brought the boys to also be with us. Secondly, we are breaking stigma, whereby girls fear to come to school when they menstruate because they think it will mock them when they stain themselves. We are breaking this stigma also, and that is why we still have the boys among us, so that they will also learn that menstruation is very, very important in our lives. The third one is to advocate for change. We don't want our girls to have that idea of getting a pad through having sex with somebody or selling their bodies for pad, which at the end of it, they are not even able to use it because they get pregnant even before the next period. So we are bringing that one, so we are advocating for change. And we are also preventing absenteeism. We want you to come to school, and for that matter, pads are kept at the headmistress's office, so that if there is any form of stay or any problem, maybe you come to school and then your menstruation starts, you wouldn't have to go home. And if you don't have money to buy pads, you can still come to school and you'll be provided with one. And also, from our guest speaker, she admonished you to take good care of yourself and practice good hygiene when you are menstruating. She also asked that you avoid sex for pad, as I said earlier. Our metro director was here, and she also made mention of the need for our boys to
sickness or anything they should mock you on, but rather to assist in case they find a girl in that period. And we also had our quiz competition, which I would say nobody was first and nobody was last. Is that it? Nobody was first and nobody was last. We all did very well, and I would say you should laugh for yourselves. And our motivational speaker also told us something very, very interesting. In summary, she said when you pursue a career of interest, it makes you live with a purpose and work with passion. You don't behave as if you were forced to take up that career. So you should always look for what will interest you so that you don't become that nurse who will get angry with every patient and use the wrong medication. And finally, our mother Betty, the chef coordinator, also took us through the use of the pad, how we use the reusable and then the normal pad. And Madam Ruth also ground it all for us by advising us on how to handle the reusable pad. So on this note, I will say thank you very much for celebrating with us. We are most grateful. God bless us.
Why do you organize this program?
Coast Metro Education Directorate and organizing this program was St. Mary's Anglican Business School. Now, I assume your mother be when I'm a friend or Mrs. said the Pomunia or Mensisa. And when I'm Befa, no man has only do a moon. Said the Pomaya Mensis. And so your Mensisa. Mensis, your Pomaya says the Mensis wearing a yard and your diabo. A giant coupon and Passa, and we can't and buy a Seb will be acha 28 to 31 days. I was so bad, young coupon abono. What's me Bunisa? Now, oh, Mamma yet say, and yet a dear air at now, a dear young coupon boy and ban a kind. And no matter brain, I use how to use the pad. We all menses and we saw to me dry at least when dry crowd and yet I'm a partner area. We say to be dry by 2 times any area in gray, sorry. And then your sons that can say menses, we all menses now pad. Sad disposable pad, men send the boy. There are other things I ever see. There will be bit to say. There will be bit to say recycling pad. I don't know reused. I don't know we are out to me a use. We are able to know hata is when hata we now wait to use every month. And one is say obviously come no hata we now what to so wow no what to so no what come. See next month we bet me assign a use.
Menstruation can't stop you from what you want to do. You shouldn't be ashamed that you are having your menses. And second, you see that in your menses, you don't have to have sex, any sexual activities with anybody to stay holy for future use. And we see ourselves when we use pad in the pants the proper way, rather than collecting microorganisms leading to infection and all that.
How about some culture when you're
culture, the maximum culture in there. You shouldn't have sex when you're on your menses, and you shouldn't feel ashamed that you're having your menses. Just stay positive and confident. Having your menses is not anything bad. Just stay determined and confident.
What we learned today was about menstrual hygiene. And menstrual hygiene is the way of keeping your body clean when menstruating, especially the genitals. And today, the whole show was on menstrual hygiene day. The whole world was celebrating menstrual hygiene. When we talk about the theme is together for a period-friendly world. Today, from what we learned was that we don't need to go and have sex to get money to buy cars. We need money from our parents. We need to ask them. We don't need to go and indulge in sexual activities just to get money to buy cars. We must also, on our first menstruation, we must also tell our parents so that they must give us advice, so that we can work on that advice, so that we don't go and have early sex and get pregnant.
The world's menstrual hygiene day. We're all here today to learn and also to teach about how menstrual hygiene is being done. We've learned so many things today, some including how to put on the pads, some also how to dispose of, and how to keep hygienic or keep healthy during and after menstruation. Today we got the opportunity to also meet other schools, meet people. We also talked about the reasons why most of the girls indulge in sexual activities, some including they need money to buy pads and to use, so they have to have sex with males and other stuff to get money for that. But when we came here, we've only gotten the advantage of it by we can put on rags and then dispose of. We can also use sanitary pads, and we also
need parents so that they will indulge in us. The parents should support us and give us the necessary support and money to buy pads during